Big titty anime bitches. Hamburgers. Big titty anime bitches.
Hey yo, wake the fuck up. Who
what?
the fuck do you think you are? You posted one video and that's it? That's it, that video barely got any fucking viewers. You got 30.
Sorry,
you
well,
ain't
I
shit,
didn't.
dude. Wake the fuck up. Stop editing. Stop being fucking lazy.
Sorry, yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? No, alright, yeah, I'll do it. I'm alright. Okay, you calm the fuck down. Alright, there.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm going. I'm sorry. I would like to introduce my new group called ZWP, which stands for Zoomers Without Personality. It's going to be a podcast group of a bunch of friends that I think have very, very interesting conversations. So I thought, hey, why not make a podcast out of it? So a lot of the topics we're going to try to keep like funny, uplifting, but we are going to try to touch into some deeper topics, more serious issues in the world, because hey, even though we're Zoomers, we know what we're talking about half the time, or like 25%, like 10% of the time. All right, like, so we're talking about double standards in society and like basically your experiences with them. Yeah, I don't know how to keep on going from that conversation.
Double standard.
Oh, double standard. What
Yeah,
do you
double
wanna,
standards.
No, what do you want to talk about?
Just double standards in general.
Like what? Like how guys can go shirtless but girls can't, or what?
They can go shirtless. I ain't stopping them. Yeah.
Well, they can, but I don't
I'm pretty sure. It's not against the law.
It's not against the law, man.
If I'm not mistaken, it's not.
They don't want to.
I'm pretty sure it's not against. Is it?
In some states, there's a law. No, I'm assuming.
No, fuck that.
Because otherwise, they wouldn't. I don't know. Well, I guess it's not a proper, like the proper thing to do.
Wouldn't that count as sex offending?
It's legal as long as the nipples are not visible.
That's what I mean. Though. But
so
at that point,
wait, hold up. Here comes an actual question. So in a picture, if girl nipples is considered like porn, right? Or like it's considered like not safe for work or some shit. But guy nipples are. Can you Photoshop guy's nipple onto a girl's nipple and make it okay, or is it still porn? That's the question.
Okay, but how the fuck are they gonna know the difference? Well, you'll know.
Well, no, you're just photoshopping that small like 2 circles from a guy's picture to a girl's picture.
Dude, if you look at it,
well,
if you look at a girl with guy nipples, they would look a little off to you. It would look a little bit off. You'd be kind of like, I don't want to suck on those, really.
But what is still could be considered pornography?
I mean, technically yes, but I mean,
I think the point is that it doesn't matter if it's a nipple on a girl, not safe for work. It doesn't matter if it's a guy nipple or a girl nipple, because technically, if people who are guys and then they turn into a girl, technically they get breast implants, and that's considered not safe for work, right?
Exactly.
It's fake, but it's not safe for work.
So basically, what it's saying is that a nipple on a girl is pornography.
Yes.
Yes. You say he was caught watching porn.
Nah, he was caught up watching anime, so that's why he's...
Hey, that's how it be, man.
Fucking
That's how it be.
Fucking weeb.
I know.
What you watching, though?
Hunter x Hunter?
Ah, yeah, y'all gotta give him a pass.
I was good.
That's that good.
I was gonna watch that after fucking Code Geass.
Hey man,
I started watching that and it was kind of whack.
I'm watching Code Geass right now because Amir fucking told me to.
It's a good anime. It's just like the animation. I don't know. It's kind
of what?
Which one? Code Geass or Hunter?
Yeah, Code Geass.
Yeah, I didn't like it at first. The faces were kind of throwing me off.
Yeah, but it's a good anime.
But I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. I watched the 7 Deadly Sins. That was
Wait. If I remember correctly, you don't like anime.
I don't. But
So what the fuck?
I've been so fucking bored and like I'm fucking tired of Netflix fucking dramas. They're so garbage. The writing's just awful.
If you don't like something, doesn't mean you can't watch it. You can make fun of it.
Well, no, cause like it's just so fucking stupid that I lose brain cells fucking watching that shit. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna watch like one or two. And I watched the first one that I watched was the 7 Deadly Sins, and then Amir told me to start watching Code Geass, and after Code Geass he said to watch fucking Hunter x Hunter.
Good job, Amir.
Yeah.
You're saving them.
What's weird is that I'm watching less anime than I've ever watched before, and I don't know
Dead
why.
ass. Dead ass. You know what I low-key been watching though?
What?
What?
Porn? Content.
You're not alone. You're not alone in that.
Like 2 in the morning. That's when I'll be watching that.
God
Like 4 in the
damn,
morning,
2 in the
morning.
fucking morning?
No,
Are you the type to just watch that shit and not even do anything? You're just like there for the plot or something, or what?
Hey, man, I gotta know how she got stuck there.
You're just like studying that shit. You're like, damn, but she do be taking that shit though. Like, fuck.
Dude, he's learning as he watches. Leave him alone.
I'm learning, bro. I'm learning.
Yeah, I know,
Bro, have you ever seen any interview with like any porn star? They said don't try any of the fucking moves that I do at home because it's by trained
Okay,
professionals.
yeah, you know who said the same thing?
Oh.
WWE, and I still did that shit.
I was watching this fucking comedian, right? And he's all like, yeah, I tried one of those moves on my wife. And she was all like, are you trying to show this to somebody or something? And that's when it hit me that all they do is to show the people what the fuck's going on.
That's why, and like it's nothing. How do I say it? I know, like you guys might not know because you guys are fucking virgin. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey.
They just
I'll have
Speak
you
for
know.
yourself.
they
I'll
said
have you know. I put my dick.
David, shut up. You're a virgin.
Shut the fuck up. At least I didn't fuck in my best friend's bathroom.
Oh. Wait, this
What are you
just
looking at?
this is
I'm looking at the
perfect
whole
perfect
thread.
transition to another topic. How do you guys feel about OnlyFans?
I don't know. Never been on it.
I mean, they gotta make a living somehow.
Because I've seen like two sides to this, like to OnlyFans. It's either like people are supporting women for like using it to like sex workers, or the other side saying I don't want to hear about equal rights when a girl could make millions of dollars by just showing her toes while a guy has to work fucking hard for his money.
Hey man, who said he couldn't show his toes?
See, that's what someone else said when I asked them about it, but like there's no really
How many people
market.
are
There's
actively looking for that?
There's no market for guy toes. There's no market for guy nudes. If a girl wanted a guy like a dick pic, she could just hit up any of the fucking guys that follow her on her Instagram, and I fucking guarantee you that she will get at least like 20 dick pics by the end of the night.
Because girls fuck who they want, and guys fuck what they could get.
What they
that's
can,
what
yeah.
I was gonna say. You guys doing that?
God
That's
damn
how it
Daniel.
be. And they get mad when we cheat. It's not like we know another chance is gonna come out.
They get mad when we cheat.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about like the fact that girls could get that easy money, and like still want respect from me.
What's a
I'm gonna
job
be
that
honest.
A guy can easily get easy money.
Nothing.
Job
There's literally nothing.
Mandingo.
What?
No, because
Mandingo.
even male strippers get underpaid by their jobs. But yeah, like, how would you guys feel if your girl would want to do OnlyFans? Would you guys support her?
Probably not.
Fuck no.
Dude, she's gonna be making fucking bank.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like, but at the same time, I don't want like
True, because then
Well,
niggas
money,
gonna be like,
so-
damn, your girl fine, and I'm gonna be like, fuck you doing, bruh.
That's why.
Can't be saying that type of shit.
So I don't know. I think, but like at the same time, like like, I was even telling my sister at one point. I was like, dude, like, don't start an OnlyFans. But why don't you? I was telling her, I was like, don't start one. But go on like have you guys heard of this website called egirls.gg?
Yes, I just heard about it today. I learned
Yeah, egirls.gg is basically a place where girls could guys could rent out girls to play video games with them. It's the most stupid and fucking amazing idea.
It's
Yeah.
just companionship.
It's literally just that, and there's multiple games you could play, including Minecraft, Fortnite, CS:GO, Overwatch, any game that you could think of, any major league game that you could think of, multiplayer, obviously. And yeah, girls just put and it's not even for a whole day. It's $5 around, $6 around.
People make it $1. They start off with low numbers, so then they keep the price really low, and then once they get a good influx of customers, they start raising the price.
Yeah. Here, let me just show you. Let me just show the website for the people listening to the podcast. Egirls.gg. Oh fuck! Did they close the website?
What?
Oh, it's not called egirls.gg anymore. It's called ePals. It's called ePal. Because we don't want to. They don't want to be sexist or anything.
Not a year ago. Why did I say a year? A week ago, it was e-girls, or a couple days ago. They just changed it.
Yeah, they just changed it to ePal. And one of the top sellers are now in the top 8 sellers for League of Legends. I could only see 3 guys. And one of them is Disguised Toast from Offline TV.
His topic, I think, was just are you guys getting tired of people saying, people being haters against other people, thinking that they're saying sexist shit? I think that's what his topic was.
Well, because I've had a pretty good experience with that. If you guys remember,
I don't.
Junior year.
Please do tell. I don't remember.
So basically, for the people who are listening to the podcast that don't know what I'm saying, junior year we were instructed by our English class to write or our English teacher to write a satire, and we asked if we could the satire could be about anything, and me knowing that she was a really strong feminist, I wanted to make a satire that would piss her the fuck off. Not realizing how it would make the other girls in that class react. So I wrote a few things. A few things I did it was my own opinions, but a lot of the things that were in my essay, I did not agree with at all. It was just strictly just to piss off that teacher, and finally, I presented it feeling proud of myself. I didn't realize that I knew that the teacher was mad, but I had no idea that half the girls in the classroom were looking at me like they wanted to fucking murder me in front of everybody else.
So many teachers were giving you compliments on that shit.
Yeah, the word got around pretty fast.
The French teacher that used to be around, Madame Tay, she was all it's a good essay, so she needs to get off her high horse and give him the grade he deserves. I was like,
you guys, I never told you guys, but I got a B in that for that essay.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that deserves more.
I got a B- for that.
Oh wait, Francisco, you were there, right?
Yeah.
No, wait, Francisco, you were there?
What,
No,
in the class?
when
No.
Madame Tay
Oh,
said the thing.
okay.
Yeah,
I think
was there. I was
the
in
people,
class.
the people who were in that class or who were right next to me, I remember it was Jordan, Tony, and Furman. I remember them next to me.
Dude, they must have been laughing their asses
They
off.
were trying not to laugh because they saw how mad the girls were getting. So basically, I didn't care, right? I was like, dude, I don't give a fuck. The girls that I pissed off, they didn't even give it. I don't give a single fuck about them. They're dead to me. I don't care about them. The girl, it was weird because the girls who hated, there was it was split with the girls. All the guys fucking love me for doing that, but except because it was weird. The girls, and he didn't have an opinion about it. The girls.
I thought you said Daniel. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
half the girls hated me for that shit, right? Half the girls thought that I was a sexist, misogynistic pig. Even posted like that day saying like, "You're just mad because women are better than men." I was like, that's kind of sexist.
That's kind of sexist.
But
That's hella sexist.
and like the other half of the girls were like, "I completely agree with you. I completely agree with what you said. Like, you're like really brave to like go up there and just start saying that shit." So it was really mixed emotions. But the only reason that the next day I decided to apologize was because of Furman. Furman was talking to a girl that it was one of the girls that got really pissed off of what I was saying because she's like an environmentalist. I think she's vegetarian if I'm not mistaken. Francisco?
Oh my god.
Is she vegetarian? Do you know who I'm talking about?
My man's was reaching into the Starbucks cup right there for that one.
So basically she blocked him. Or like Furman thought she blocked him. So I was like, dude, why is she getting mad at like Furman? Because Furman has nothing to do with what I said. Like that was something that I said. Why is she getting mad at him? So me being the good friend that I am, I was like, look, I have to apologize just for Furman, like, because I didn't want to be the reason why Furman got his supposedly chances ruined with that girl. Yeah.
Bro, nah.
So
Jesse has a story about that.
I emailed the teacher and like I told her, I was like, hey, like look, like I'm gonna apologize. She said she agreed with it. When I apologized, I was like, all right, anybody like want to ask questions so like I could explain myself, and started fucking asking me a question and started crying in the middle of her sentence. And her question was somewhere along the lines of like, how do you like, why would you say something like that when like there's girls that like get sexually harassed every day? First of all, I've asked like 18 girls that question, do you get sexually harassed every day? And they say no all the fucking time. And she was saying like, oh, because like there's been guys who like grab my shirt and like pull it up and shit. And I'm just like,
Hold on.
What? Is it considered flirting when it's done, or is it considered sexual harassment when it's done by a hot dude? Was another argument that I've heard.
Okay. Okay, hold on. But I feel like everybody doesn't care what a good-looking dude does because they're good-looking. Like throughout the years, I have noticed that good-looking people get treated differently. You know.
That's true. That's true, man. If you go on to Tumblr,
Tumblr, bro. You're talking Tumblr, right?
You'll see fucking Ted Bundy. You'll see school shooters that they're so hot. They're so hot.
Yeah, you remember the fucking Boston bombers? One of them got a reduced sentence because everybody found him hot. Like he got a sentence that was smaller than the other one because he was hot. I'm pretty sure. Here, let me look it up.
What's your reason for giving this guy less years?
Nothing.
I just found him really fucking attractive.
Dude, like, look at this man, bro.
Look at the jawline.
Here,
was that the actual reason why, or is that just people's speculation or opinion?
If it was people's speculation, here, let me show both of them. Here, if you guys could see it, these were the two Boston bombers.
But did he like have as much to do with the bombing as the other guy?
Yes,
or, like,
both of them had equal amounts of like.
I don't know the full story. I just know there was a bombing, and that's about it.
Well, yeah, they just planted the bomb.
And how they look and how pretty the other one is than the other one.
They basically just planted the bomb in the finish line, and like they detonated as like some people were like finishing. And yeah, so that was it. But like, I don't know. Yeah, like I'm saying, I feel like when it comes to sexual harassment, like what, like do we even have like a clear definition of it anymore? Because anything could be marked as sexual harassment. I even heard someone say that a dirty look could be like
that's
sexual harassment.
Just stupid. They're taking it way too far. That's like extremist.
Remember that every time I would answer a question, Miss Rodriguez would be on my throat about it and shit.
Bro, yeah.
And then later on in the year, she stopped being all up in my throat. You know how I did that?
How?
I just threw some
I took all the
things
shade
into my answer, and she stopped fucking being all up on my
I thought he was
dick,
gonna say
dog.
I asserted my dominance and I teed
I
them.
wish. I had Miss Rodriguez. I would have done so much things to piss her off.
Oh,
I know that Jesus Cortez, he also just never liked her, and like she fucking hates him also. Mainly
I
because
didn't like her the moment I met
She
her.
just
he is a
she
conservative.
doesn't like Daniels or Jesus's. Like
She just
every
doesn't
Daniel
like.
that I know,
She doesn't
every
like.
Daniel that I know, like doesn't fucking like her, and she doesn't like them.
She just doesn't like people who go against her opinions, and it amazes me how she's still a teacher at a public school, because one of the the things that you're not supposed to do as a teacher is instill your own opinions, religions, ideologies, anything on your students.
Okay, come on. Who listens to that? Remember Mr. Martinez?
bro, I
It's-
never had him, but I heard stories.
It's frowned upon by the district, and there's been people like
You met Mr. Porzip?
there was Corset does tries to not do it, but I've there's sometimes
He's
where
trying
he's
to,
just
but it's very hard when you're teaching economics and
Yeah.
government and all that shit.
and
That's the only reason why he gets a pass, but it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
yeah, but Mr.
Yeah, but
like
she's teaching English.
I know.
Yeah, she's teaching English, though,
Corset knows he shouldn't do it, and he refrains himself from doing it, but sometimes it just slips out. It's I remember we were watching a fucking Hillary Clinton video, and he tried his best to fucking keep it, but finally he just said something, and it wasn't even negative towards her, but as soon as he kept on talking about her, he got into that state where I fucking hate Hillary Clinton.
He went into the whole.
He went, yeah, and but he refrains himself from doing it. He said multiple times that he doesn't want to say anything because he wants to keep his job. But Rodriguez doesn't give a fuck. Rodriguez doesn't care at all.
How do you feel about feminism?
Fucking, she will.
She's like, shut the fuck up and bow down to me. Alright, you're all my fucking simps.
When I apologized to class right when I was about to sit down, I'm never gonna forget this. She said, "Your opinions are hateful. They cause hate. They cause a lot of war. They cause this world a lot of suffering and a lot of pain. You should change your opinions right now." What type of teacher tells a student to change their opinions?
Discord.
Do
Bruh,
a splish,
dude.
your opinion is trash, but and I'll stick it off my bum.
Piss me off.
Splish,
To
splash,
unknown memes, man. If she told me that, dude. And I just came back from Sierra, so I'm a little more talk backy. Because I talk back to the teachers now ever since Sierra, because low-key, when you did it over there, they didn't really get mad at you. They kind of talked back too. But if I came over to Azusa and I had her again, bro, I would be talking all the shit until I got suspended from her class.
It amazes
Supposed to have AP lit. Was it lit or lane? I forget. Was it AP lit or lane?
It's Lang. It was Lang for her.
AP lane. I was supposed to have that. I remember everyone was late to the meeting towards the end of the year, and everyone was late. And we showed up to your classroom oh, we heard from another teacher that we were supposed to show up and come here. She's like, oh yeah, all of you were late. You should have known. And from the announcements, and it's the announcements literally didn't say anything. And then I knew from that moment, I'm like, she's a fucking asshole. I do not want to have her class. I immediately went to fucking Sanchez and I was like, get me the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I still remember when they tried to make me join Avid, dude. Holy shit. They were pushing that shit on me. They're like, Miss Harper's an amazing teacher. She's gonna take care of you. She's gonna educate you. And I was like, I don't want fucking Avid.
You already have Upward Bound. That's basically Avid.
But no lie, Miss Harper's a pretty dope teacher.
Yeah, but I don't like Avid. Avid could go suck my fucking small cock.
No, dude,
I don't
she
fucking
pulled that shit on me, bro. I was supposed to have band, and I was going to band classes, but for some reason I didn't have band as a class, dude. I had Avid. I was like, what the fuck? I never went to Avid a day in my life, bro.
In 7th grade, I had a pretty rough experience with Avid, and ever since that day, I've been have I ever told you guys this? I'm pretty sure. Francisco knows about it, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Still catching up to this day.
So basically, I've had a lot of bad experiences with female teachers. So in 7th grade, there's this teacher, Miss Camarena.
Wait.
And what?
What she look like? What does she look like?
She looks like a Karen.
Oh, I knew it.
She looks like a Karen.
Hey,
What?
Daniel, David, is this our Miss Camarina from second to third grade?
What's up?
I don't have that teacher. I never had
No,
that
she's so
Oh,
tall.
dude,
She's
not
like
me.
tall and lengthy.
Yeah, dude.
Mom.
All right. So, anyways,
Wait, what?
So sixth grade in Slauson, they had this program where they're like, we're gonna get the top 10 students from math, and we're gonna put them in the class in like the 7th grade math class. So they're gonna have 1 year, advanced math. And I was like, all right, for sure. And since I didn't like the 6th grade teacher who taught math, I was like, get me the fuck out of here. I want and I got in, right. So basically 6th grade, I had no problems with her. It wasn't until like 7th grade when my mom made me join Avid, because she's like, hey, your sister is an Avid and has been an Avid for a long time, and she improved from it, so maybe you will too. She doesn't realize that I'm nothing like my sister.
Till she realized I'm nothing like this.
Avid was the first time I got a C ever in like any of my grades. Like it was the first time that it wasn't even like that it wasn't an A. I think, yeah, my first non-A was a C in Avid, because I didn't turn anything in. I wouldn't do any of the fucking binder checkups, anything. I hated that class. Hate it. Thought it was worth of fucking. It was like worth of shit.
You see, schools forget that you're an individual, and that most of the time you're nothing like your siblings.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your siblings
dude.
are like the last person you want to be like.
That's why I went to Azusa instead of Gladstone. But anyways, so
Good job, Fabian. Good
I remember the
job. Stick it to
semester.
the man, man.
I'm just
The
lucky
semester
that my siblings
came-
are all way too old to be compared to me. Like all the teachers they had are either not there, or like
Or
it's been
dead.
so long they don't remember them.
Or dead.
So yeah,
Or
Don't forget that. That is an option, man.
so I
It
was
is an
I was really good friends with the principal. So I told her, hey, like I really want to be in jazz band, because I was a fucking band geek.
Yeah.
I was like, I really
what's up,
want to
baby.
be in jazz band. Can you just take Avid off? I don't even want Avid. I hate Avid. And can you just put me in jazz band class? And she was like, sure. Just tell Miss Camarena. Guess what my dumbass didn't do? I didn't tell Miss Camarena. So I went to jazz band, and then all of a sudden our like teacher gets a fucking call in the middle of class saying, where's Fabian? Why is he in your classroom? He shouldn't be in your classroom. And then he looked at me, he's like, did you tell her? And I was like, no. So then, yeah, and so I had to go all the way back to her classroom, like, and then, like, I had to tell her, like, hey, I don't want to be in Avid anymore. She's like, look, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't join Avid, like, if you don't have Avid, you're, like, going to be nothing. Like, you're not going to be successful in life. You're going to need Avid to be successful in life because of the way you are and the way you, like, act. And in that fucking moment, I told her, I'm never going to be an Avid. I'm going to be more successful than any of the students that you have in this classroom. And I just fucking left, and she called the office, and she called my mom and everything.
No, Mom. No, I swear I didn't say anything. I'm sorry.
Dude,
And,
you got your ass beat that day. I know that, man.
hey, but I was never an Avid ever again, and I kept that promise, and I fucking kept that promise. I said, I'm going to be more successful than any of the students in your classroom. And so far, I think I have. Because I
Two
think
of
one of
them
them
are
got
dead.
pregnant.
And yeah, one was pregnant, the other was
That's
pregnant.
right.
Two of the girls
Nice.
in that class two of the girls in the class got pregnant. A lot of them turned into stoneheads. I think the only one who has been more successful than me, or like is going places, is this girl called fuck, what was her name? I don't know, it's irrelevant, but yeah. Talking about that, let's talk about our worst insecurities. Francisco, let's start with you. Let's start with Francisco. Francisco, what is your biggest insecurity?
Honestly, right now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably death. Not even gonna lie.
Dead?
Death?
Yeah.
How the fuck is that an insecurity?
Wait,
Like-
you're insecure
Dude,
to die? What the fuck?
No, it's like, dude,
You're like,
worry,
dude-
am I gonna die? Like, am I gonna die awkward? Like, I
Like-
want people to laugh at me when I'm dead. Oh my god.
Dude, what if I die in the toilet too?
Dick, am I gonna have my
massive
teeth
shit,
when
and
I
all my
die?
fucking organs come out, dude.
Alright, hold up.
So
Why,
embarrassing.
why are you insecure about your death, Francisco?
I don't know. It's just I've been thinking about it lately, and it's super weird to think about it. How one day like you're just not gonna be here. And I get
That man,
that's
just don't
that's-
fucking think about it. Live your
That's not an
fucking life
insecurity,
it's
that's
your
an
life.
It's probably deep
anxiety.
thoughts, not an insecurity.
Yeah, that's an
Those are
anxiety.
like some type of like 2
That's
a.m.
existentialism.
You're still awake and you're just looking at the roof like, damn.
That's me
Yeah.
for the past 2 weeks. I haven't slept.
Francisco, what's an insecurity you have?
What the fuck is an insecurity?
Just something you're insecure about.
Yeah, like something you don't feel good about in yourself.
I'm cash money about all.
Fuck
All right,
I swear.
Francisco, we're gonna get back to you. Daniel, what's your biggest insecurity?
Honestly, my upper body, bro.
Your upward body.
Yeah, dude, I got my squish, I got my tetas over here.
But then you gotta remember, like, it's like a reinforced marshmallow.
Oh, true, because I do have muscle under this. I just need to, like, use the weight.
All right, Andy, what's your biggest insecurity? Andy's toes are fucking horrendous, dude. Holy shit.
Everyone would know.
I think
that's like
if you were to start an OnlyFans with your picture of toes, I would pay you to not show me those pictures.
You would be making bank, Andy. Shit.
Yeah, I could be. Hold up. There could be people out there with these fetishes of like.
No, there's no fucking fetishes of ugly toes. Hold up. I'm gonna fucking look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Entertained.
But I'm gonna have to go into fucking incognito for this shit.
Hey, David. We need to give Fabian good content right here, alright? So I'm doing us a favor.
That's not good content. That just makes me want to fucking
No.
Hold up. So, guys,
I want to shove a pistol down my throat.
I
throw up
just-
the pistol, shoot the vomit back into my throat.
I just
Infinite water source.
I looked up a fetish for ugly toes.
Tutorials.
I looked up fetish for ugly toes right now, and I cannot find. There's no fetish for ugly toes, but there is a fetish. There's a fetish for people insulting your ugly toes, and I think that ties into like there's a fetish for like being insulted and being ridiculed.
Okay.
Um,
But like the amount of shit I've gotten told, well not shit, but like the amount of like face.
you deserve it. Dude. I'm a.
reaction.
Like even fucking football players don't have fucking bad toes, and I've fucking been stepped on by 300-pound hippos, and like, and you still have fucking nastier toes than I do.
Fucking important here is who fucking sat on his toes.
Hold on.
Like I think the only girl that would ever want to suck your toes is Trisha Paytas.
There's a
Myself. Like legit, no matter what it is.
One specific thing.
No, that's literally it. I worry about everything.
So you're insecure about you worrying about everything.
Is that why you're
Yeah, I
a dick
legit
to
worry about my
everybody?
hair, my face. I call myself fat, even though I'm really not. but I feel
What
like-
the fuck?
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit.
Exactly.
David, I'm fucking 280 pounds.
Exactly.
I'm 280 pounds, and I look in a fucking I'm 280 pounds. I look in the mirror. I'm like, I'm not that fat. Like, what the?
I'm fucking fat. I need a fucking workout, dude. This is fucking disgusting. I have tits.
Nigga David out here looking
Dude,
like a
how?
fucking cinnamon from the Applejack shit.
This is giving me flashbacks.
You know what I mean, though, right?
This is giving me flashbacks to whenever I would be simping over a girl, and she would be like, "I'm fat, aren't I?"
That's giving me flashbacks of when Jacob would fucking start calling Jared names and shit.
Oh!
You remember? Yeah, dude, when he would be like, "You burnt churro."
For Applejack, Patches. Bro, that shit was awful.
Wait, going back to insecurity, Francisco, I thought an insecurity that you would have is that you don't know when a girl's flirting with you. Because well, like, yeah, that's an insecurity.
It's an insecurity because you're not sure if like.
He doesn't know how to take a fucking hint.
Yeah.
He could have had so many
I don't
chances
see that
and
as a
didn't.
insecurity.
Yeah, that would be an insecurity because, like, if a
that
girl
can
is
be your
talking,
greatest
if
asset
you-
sometimes,
yeah, like, what happens if a girl is talking to you and you like really find her cute, but you're like, oh, she probably just thinks I'm a fan, when she was flirting with you the whole fucking time.
Dude, I'm still convinced that was not a hint or anything like that.
Yeah, so look at Francisco in the in a Christian camp that we went to. By the way, me and Francisco are not Christian. I'm an atheist actually. I just went because there's a lot of bomb bitches.
I remember these stories, man. They're the shit.
And anyways, Francisco, This is like the day before, like, we fucking are about to leave the camp, and like I think we won the competition, right, Francisco? Like our team won the fucking the whole like camp games and all that shit. We always win when we go. We're fucking legends. And anyways, like, so fucking Francisco, he's like we're like talking to a lot of people, like people in other teams, like we're like straying away from our own group. And then like all of a sudden, like we go back to our cabin and our leader is there. It was this guy named Carlos, and fucking Carlos looks at Francisco. He's like, "You're the dumbest or he said something like, "You're the dumbest motherfucker ever. How fucking stupid are you?" And I look at Francisco and I realized, I was like, "Wait, yeah, Francisco, you're fucking dumb." And Francisco's like, "Whoa, what?" He's like,
you agreed with on the guy. So
"Yeah," and he,
like, you know the reason.
no, I no, yeah.
You fucked up.
And like, fucking Francisco's like, "What happened?" He's like, Carl's like, "Dude, you didn't realize that there was a girl fucking following you around everywhere. Any conversation that Francisco was in, the girl was right there with him. Anytime like he would make a joke, she would always fucking laugh the hardest at that joke. She would fucking follow him around everywhere. Any conversation, when she would fucking talk, she would fucking look at him."
Hold on, to be fair, maybe he was deep into the conversation, bro. You never know.
How was it that Francisco was not able to notice, but someone that wasn't even in the conversation was able to notice?
Oh, okay, because
They're spectating.
Right, yeah, exactly.
It's like when you're spectating your friend, you could.
Assess the situation, man.
And like, and yeah, and then Francisco's like, "What?" And like, so thank God, like Carlos actually brought him up like before we left the camp, and Francisco was able to like to get her number and all that shit. Cause I remember my first time that I went to camp. Apparently there was a girl from the other group that liked me, but I was never able to get her fucking number because I found out the day before. It was this was like in middle school, and this was another camp. This was another camp that we went to, and they told me the night before, and I was like, "Oh shit! All right, next morning, like I'm gonna fucking like ask for like her number because I don't have Instagram or Snapchat." We ended up leaving early. We ended up leaving fucking early the next day, back home, and I never got to talk to her again. So like, the one that got away. He's like, "Look, I'm not gonna let this happen again."
Oh, but it does suck though.
And yeah, so I thought that was gonna be his biggest insecurity.
It really does. So it's like the worst insecurity because there's so many times where a girl probably is flirting with you and you don't know, and then it also sucks because if you have a girlfriend who's overprotective,
I think that's an insecurity.
But because if you have an overprotective girlfriend and you don't know a girl's flirting with you and you're just talking to them, your girlfriend might get jealous, and then you're like, that's just an argument already.
I like how David's bringing up this point just because he has a girlfriend and he knows that none of us else has a fucking girlfriend.
No, you wouldn't know.
Girlfriend, they get mad at
Wait, excuse me, David? I wouldn't know. You're fucking right, but still, fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
I like how David's just trying to throw in that sort of play.
He's just saying. Look, like, I'm just scared that when I talk to a girlfriend, my girlfriend's gonna get jealous, but you, like, haha, relatable, right? Like.
It's not a relatable thing, it's just something to know. Because at the time, I literally knew nothing about dating. I didn't, like, fucking know any ways of flirting or anything.
That's not a fucking excuse.
It's legit being myself. I don't flirt, I just be myself.
That's the exact thing you're not supposed to do. You think this is fucking fantasy world? You think any girl wants a guy to be himself? What girl? What fucking universe you fucking live in, David? No girl wants you to be yourself. Okay. That bullshit they say, like, girls like fucking personality. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. I've tried 18 fucking personalities and none of them fucking work. It's all about looks in this world, okay? Listen to fucking me, alright? Girls are the most shallow pieces of shit you're ever gonna fucking meet. Or look, personality doesn't mean fucking shit, okay? It's all about the looks.
Right now is really the way I talk to my girlfriend.
You're a fucking moron idiot if you guys think that fucking personality is the only thing that girls fucking look for. You need to have a fucking 12-inch cock, fucking 6 fucking people. You need to you gotta have a fucking 100 fucking at least a 6-figure income, okay, for a girl to even start considering about you.
Okay, I'm gonna ask